What is Paradise? A poem by Emily Dickinson. What is paradise? Who lived there? This poem is clearly about someone who doesn't know exactly what heaven is. It tells us that it's about someone who lives in Amherst like Emily Dickinson did, and they're wondering what people do in heaven. Do they farm like they do in Amherst? And we also find out that she's dying, and that's why she was wondering about heaven in the first place. The Garden of Eden was considered a perfect place in the Bible. She is saying, what if it isn't as perfect as everyone thinks it is? What if I miss Earth? Will I be considered ungrateful or disappointed in heaven? The reader of this poem obviously has some doubts about their faith. Or perhaps they have no real understanding of faith and they're only a baby, because she says, or do what the nurse calls die. Like she just heard the nurse say it, and she has no idea what it means. Jasper is a beautiful porcelain stone, and that's what the speaker imagines the red carpet of heaven to be. She was raised in a New England town, like Emily Dickinson, and she found it lonely, so she hopes that heaven is different. This poem is a ballad. It is also trochaic, putting more emphasis on the questions in the poem. She capitalizes on the important people and places, maybe just to show the significance of them. Every other set of lines uses slant rhyme. Her use of dashes is to make the lines short and choppy, since the speaker is young and has poor speech. When the narrator says, do what the nurse calls die, I was surprised because the poem takes a sudden dark turn. The title also strikes me because it is very thought-provoking. And this poem is relevant to the modern audience because we as teenagers are still questioning our identity and wondering about life in general.
Created using PowToon.